What's up, everybody, man? It's your boy, Mr. Dugas, coming at y'all with another video, man. And today, man, I'm going to talk about last night's football game. You had the number 5 ranked LSU Tigers beating the number 7 ranked Florida Gators 42-28, yo. Sorry I'm late with this full recap video, man. I went to the game last night. Traffic was bananas. So man, I didn't get back home till like extremely late, yo. And I was just I knew if I were to try to break the game down when I got back, I knew I wouldn't have been very accurate because I was extremely tired. So that's why I waited till this morning to get that recap video out, yo. Real quick, if y'all want to follow me on social media, I got my Instagram and my Facebook information down in the description box, yo. Um, man. Jambalaya Joe Burrow, yo. This guy, this offense was just spectacular last night, man. Even before the game, man, I talked with a few Florida fans, and they was just telling us how like LSU ain't never seen a defense like this. They forced 17 turnovers and all this other stuff, man. And LSU did whatever they wanted to do last night, man. Florida never really stopped them. Like, that's amazing. Shout out to the offensive line, man. I know a lot of people gonna talk about Jambalaya Joe. A lot of people gonna talk about Jamar Chase and Jefferson, who both went over 100 yards against an elite Florida secondary. I know people gonna talk about the defense. After that first possession of the third quarter, how they held Florida scoreless. But that offensive line was amazing last night, man. That's the best performance by the offensive line all year, man. I know Florida had a couple of people on the D line get injured early, but nevertheless, man, Joe Burrow didn't get touched. We ran the ball very efficiently, man. Clyde Edwards-Helaire got over 100. The true freshman Terrion Davis-Price broke a long touchdown run. It was just an amazing performance by our offensive line, man. As far as Jambalaya Joe Burrow, man, just very efficient, man. 21-24, 293 yards and 3 touchdowns, 0 picks. Just a great performance, man. The command that he has of his offense, just the knowledge and the bit how smart he is, man. Whenever the receivers were covered, he took off running. He used his legs tonight more than he did all season. And then whenever the guys, got a little bit of separation, he made accurate throws. He went through his progressions, yo. This is just exciting to watch, man. Shout out to Joe Brady, Steve Ensminger, man, on the play calling. Especially that rub route at the end, man. That got Chase open for that touchdown. That was a brilliant play call, man. Defensively, man, like I said early on, it was a struggle. We couldn't create a pass rush. Then I noticed in the second half, man, we put Marcel Brooks out there, and he got a little bit of pressure on the quarterback, man. It made a difference, yo. Now Florida was able to move the ball a little bit, but when the ball down to it, we came up with key stops. Shout out to Derek Stingley Jr., man. He had his welcome to the SEC moment last night on that first drive of the third quarter when he couldn't do nothing with Jefferson, man. They hit him with some back shoulders. They hit him with a couple of slants. And that was his welcome to the SEC moment, man, where it's like, okay, they picked on him really bad that drive. But shout out to him, man, as a true freshman, a lot of freshmen could hang their head after that and be like, oh, man, maybe I ain't that good as I thought and this and that. But that interception he made in the end zone was the turning point of the game. That pretty much, you could say, sealed the game, man. Shout out to him for that, yo. Like I said, shout out to Marcel Brooks and the defense after, giving up the lead, making it 28-21, stepping up, and stopping the Gators, yo. Big game, man. Like I said, 3 touchdown passes for Jambalaya Joe. What Chase caught two of them, Jefferson caught one. Edwards-Helaire had two rushing touchdowns, and Tyrion Davis-Price had a rushing touchdown, man. Really big performance by the Tigers, man. I love this offense. I feel like honestly now, I feel like this offense could score on anybody. Like, as long as we just do what we do, we could score on anybody because we got great play calling. We got great skill position players. We got, a very good, a very solid offensive line. And we got a great Heisman Trophy, candidate as quarterback, yo. I mean, this offense is just extremely efficient, man. And seeing it live in person was amazing and really fun to watch, yo. And not getting on Florida a little bit, man. I mean, LSU got him, man. Like, LSU got him, bro. Offensively, LSU, like, Florida never seen an offense like this, man. And LSU just really took it to them. But I'm going to say this about Florida. I'm going to say a couple of things about Florida, man. I'm impressed with their quarterback, Kyle Trask. Trash did a amazing job, I thought, last night. He was, he didn't let the environment did not get to him. He was decisive and he was accurate last night, man. I'm very, very impressed with that quarterback from Florida, yo. The only thing I have an issue with, like I said, I believe in Dan Mullen. I think Dan Mullen is a great coach. I'm very happy how we got after Ty Grantham's defense because the last couple of years, Grantham defense really took it to LSU. His last year at Mississippi State and the first year at Florida, and it felt good to kind of run through that defense. But the only issue I had with Mullen last night, I feel like Gators fans should also is that it's like sometimes you over recruit the quarterback position, man. We all know coming into the season, Felipe Franks was the guy, and he unfortunately for him he got injured, and but you can see Kyle Trask is better, could run this offense much better than Felipe Franks did, and. I think that he put Emory in the game a little too much, man. I remember one drive in the third quarter when LSU tied it up. He had Emory out there all three plays for the 3-and-out, yo. When Trask was out there really moving the football and doing his thing. I think, I don't know if Dan Mullen promised this guy playing time this year or what, but, you got to roll with your hot hand, man. Trask was doing an amazing job, and I felt like he had no business putting Emory Jones out there as much as he did. But another thing for Florida, man, I'm going to say, Florida gonna beat Georgia, man. Florida is gonna beat Georgia. Florida is better than Georgia. Now I know people gonna be like, "Oh, their defense ain't all that." Man, Florida got a legit defense, man. LSU offense is just on another level, yo. A whole nother level, man. I picked. I almost came close on my prediction. I did pick LSU to win by 14, but I picked LSU to win 34-20, but it was 42-28. But man, LSU offensively, we just on a whole different level. So I still think Florida has a good defense. But with Trash, if Mullen stops rotating these quarterbacks so much and let Trash run the show, like Florida is better than Georgia, man. I'm gonna say that, man. Florida, I think, is gonna be in Atlanta, man, for the SEC championship game, man. Um, it was a great atmosphere last night, man. Death Valley is amazing, man. If you've never been to a game at Death Valley, especially against a SEC caliber, a good SEC opponent, man, one day try to check it out, man. One day if y'all could, man. Florida Gators fans was out there. It was fun, great atmosphere, man. I enjoyed it. Big, big win for the Tigers, man, as we get ready for Mississippi State, a game that I remember ESPN FPI picked us to lose. So I'm looking forward to that game next week, man. But with that being said, man, that's all I got for y'all today. Appreciate y'all checking out the video. Go on, hit the like button for your boy and give me a subscribe, man. I'm going to have LSU football and NCAA content throughout the year. Also, this coming Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Central, 4 p.m. Pacific, I'm going to do a live Q&A. Y'all could come on there, ask me anything. I'll answer your questions and shout you out during the live, yo. Y'all have a blessed one. Go Tigers.